Just wanted to drop this word in you that as I was reflecting this morning, God dropped into my spirit, and it really gave me some clarity on just relationships. As you're progressing in life, I just want you to be encouraged. That's super important for me because I've been a person that has been able, by God's grace, to get it out the mud. Meaning that I've been able to work my way from a level of poverty in order to work my way to a level of promise. And the reason why I'm calling it promise is instead of calling it, I would say, status, because God doesn't really care about your status. He's not a respective person. Like, it is a sin to elevate people above other people, right? We should look at people all the same. But I say promise because promise reflects a God-given, preordained revelation that God gives you that can only be accessed through seeking Him, can only be accessed through prayer, can only be accessed through truly walking with Him in a way that you have never walked with Him before. Now, this is what I really want you to get to today as you're progressing to promise. There are two types of people in this world. There are people who are going to champion you, and there are people who are going to criticize you. One of the greatest evils in this world, one of the greatest evils that are going to be perpetuated in the last days is slander. Slandering of people's character, tearing people down to build others up, saying evil things about people when you don't even know the hearts of people, judging people recklessly when there's only one righteous judge. So I want to deal with the criticism. Criticism does a few things. Criticism is there to discourage you. Criticism is there to distract you, and criticism is there to destroy you. The beautiful thing about this progression is the critic doesn't realize that they are the one that is condemned by the words that they're speaking. Because at the end of the day, the critic can only slander you because they are discouraged. The critic can only slander you because they are distracted by what God is doing in your life instead of what God is doing in their lives. The critic can only misunderstand the fact that they're going to be destroyed, or they are destroyed on the inside. Like, they have a lot of chaos in their lives that they don't even know that's in their lives, that they're delusional to, because they have been believing the lie for so long that they're not able to believe the truth. So I want to encourage you, my brother or sister, to beware of the critic, the slanderer, and they're very subtle. So the way you know that somebody is a critic is they really don't really have a lot of great things to say about other people. They always are hypercritical of themselves. They're hypercritical of situations and circumstances. They're perfectionists. Those people, 9 times out of 10, try to project criticism, which can only be a distraction to the person who is progressing to promise. But what I want to do really quick and spend the rest of my time on is pivoting to champions. A champion is a person who is settled in who they are. A champion is a person who can be happy for somebody else, can speak life over somebody else, and actually celebrate the accomplishments of somebody else. And they are more people who are encouragers. They're more people who are encouraged on the inside. They're settled. They're more connected to God. And they have this ability to celebrate you and encourage you and see the best in you. Why? Because they know that people have saw the best in them. And that is a very freeing place to be. This doesn't come with money. This doesn't come with status. This comes with a level of maturity, spiritual maturity, and self-awareness. And I'm sharing this today because the way you can identify the champions in your life is they are the people who are not the loudest. They are the people who support you when you go through something. They are the people who are the quietest. They are the people who send you texts. They are the people who are praying for you. They may not say nothing to you until God tells them to say something to you of encouragement. They move with a certain level of precision and professionalism. And I have learned that A champion is an actions over word person. And rather than give you empty calories of all these words of praise, what they do is they would rather show you better than they can tell you. They would rather to give you an encouraging word through the action of a kind deed. As simple as, hey man, been praying for you, I love you, hope you're doing okay. Sending you a card, just doing all type of things in you or for you to let you know that you are not forgotten, you're loved, and God has greater for you. And that is what I want to do for you today is I want to champion you with these words. I want to let you know Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21 says, death and life is in the power of the tongue. John 6:63 says, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak, they are spirit and they are life. So I want to speak life over you today. And I want you to pray for more champions. Champions are people that God has given you to help you, to encourage you. And just don't worry about the critics. Pray for the critics. Know that there's going to be critics. In the last days, there are going to be scoffers. But let God deal with the scoffers. And you allow God to keep you lifted, keep you settled, keep you encouraged. Let's go.